Well, my name is Christy Long. I own Nativologie. We do Southeastern Native design, specifically Cherokee design. We do that on laser engraving. We research and develop designs, stories, different mediums, and accessible ways to get these designs out to the public, because the stories are important. The people here in Cherokee haven't had access to many of their own designs because the shops have been geared to provide products for a mass market. The things that you find in the local stores weren't necessarily high quality products. They weren't designed with the native lifestyle in mind. To be an artist in the concept of our community is to be able to provide service and, to fulfill needs for other community members. We provide art for outside tourists, people coming in, want to take something home. In our community, it takes away from our ability to provide, products or resources for people in their everyday lives. So I realized that that was missing when we were having our language class, for example, and there were really no tactile tools. And Native people are more full circle learners, not necessarily linear learners. So having something that you could touch and feel and build with is important, especially to the children and especially to people my age who are trying to go back and learn the language. So I started hand burning syllabary blocks. That's where it all started. And I couldn't keep up with the amount of work that was being requested. And in that process, I've learned, I come from a technology background, and I learned how to utilize CNC machinery. And so I bought a laser engraver, and I started producing them at a higher capacity. My biggest obstacles are that there's just no market other than a collector's market for Native arts at this point in time. Access to broadband, access to technology has limited, I feel, our community from being able to move flexibly into a greater market sphere. So that's been one of the biggest limitations, for accessing an adequate market. I feel like I have learned what's important to me about my culture, what is authentic and what can change, which is key, because that gives us our roots to grow, that gives us the seed to plant. I've had to learn how to understand what change is. I feel like that the biggest lesson I've learned about change for myself and within my business and my community is that you cannot be reasonable. You cannot adapt yourself to what's around you. You have to be unreasonable. You have to be able to change what's around you, your perspectives, your minds, your thoughts, your feelings, your character, in a way that is authentic to who you truly are, because you're always having to be able to meet something in the middle to achieve your goals.